All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to today's live stream. And in today's live stream, we're going to talk about the 5 biggest reasons why people fail on Amazon FBA. Let me just adjust my mic here. I just finished my move here to Finland, so I'm in my new place. A lot of you guys have been asking me to do a house tour, and I am living in my dream house right now. Honestly, it is beautiful, and I'm incredibly grateful. And, it just gives me a reason every single day when I wake up, I can see the results of, my labor every single day. And so I wish that all of you guys are able to live in a house like this. In your dream house, whatever that is. But in today's video, we're going to talk about Amazon FBA. I just did a live stream before this. I just tried, but my sound was broken, so now it's good. Let's wait until a few people get in here. And I'm going to be talking about Amazon FBA and the 5 biggest reasons why people fail on Amazon. And you'll see that these reasons, they're actually easy to avoid, but unfortunately, most people, they fall for them, and they do them, which obviously, that's the reason why they fail. So let's just wait until some people get in. And so for the first 20 to 30 minutes, just like we do every single weekend, we're able to, there you go. Okay, we can hear us. All right, perfect. Everybody can hear me. Awesome. All right. So first 20, 30 minutes, we're going to talk about Amazon FBA. We're going to be answering people's questions. So if you guys have any questions with Amazon FBA, let's go ahead and answer some of them. And then after that, then we're going to be able to, I'm going to talk about the 5 biggest reasons why people fail. So let's go ahead and see. What's up, guys? Where are you guys from? I just got off the live Q&A with the Ecom Freedom course. I do that every single week. So first I do the live Q&A in the Ecom Freedom course on Saturdays. And so there I had like 30 people. So I was directly live mentoring 30 people. And so that's what everybody gets in the Ecom Freedom course. And basically, like we just got off of that. We get together as a family and we talk about our business, everything that's going on in life. Actually, I just got this Oura ring. And it's honestly been pretty cool. Apparently my sleep is really bad. So this is what this does is it tracks your sleep, and it also tracks your workouts and things like that. So I highly recommend it. It actually took, I think there's like a 9-week wait or something for it. It's a Finnish company. But yeah, I highly recommend it. I'm gonna put a link here. I don't have any affiliate link or anything like that, but you guys know I don't promote anything on my personal brand. The only thing I talk about is Junglescout because I personally use that every single day. But it's auraring.com. So hold on here. auraring.com. So people are asking where I am. I'm in my new house here in Finland. I just moved. So there you go. Let's see. All right, we got Australia, Orlando, El Salvador, Czech Republic, Indianapolis, Denmark, Vancouver, England, Atlanta, Pennsylvania. Awesome. How much money do I need to start on Amazon? That really depends. You can either, invest in a product that's $2 per unit to source or $1.50 to source. There's a ton of products like that. So that's gonna, you can start with $1,000 or $1,500, or you can invest in a more expensive product, which will obviously have higher barriers to entry for other people, which is good for you. And so that's gonna cost you maybe like $3,000 or $4,000 to start, at the most. I don't think you should be starting with more than $3,000 personally. I started with $1,800. So someone said, thank you for going live. No problem. Right now, since I'm living in Finland now, this is where I'm going to be, I'm going to chill here for the whole summer. Basically, my lives are right now it's Saturday, 9 p.m. And then my course live in the Ecom Freedom course that I did, that's my Amazon course. We do a live every single weekend as well. And I do that live first with my students, and then I do a live here. So, all right, let's see. This chat is a little bit glitchy. I don't know if... There you go. Okay, perfect. Detroit, Michigan. I've been there a lot of times. I've actually driven through. There's parts of that city that are pretty intense. I'm not gonna lie. I don't know if I don't know how it's evolved, but I used to go on a lot of road trips when I lived in Toronto. So Detroit was kind of, when you cross into the U.S., Detroit was right there. All right. So what else do we have here? What's the best business model to start with? I see online arbitrage as a great opportunity to learn the market, and it's a lower risk than private labeling. The problem with online arbitrage is it's not scalable. Even if you still have to go and buy those products at Target. You have to go and spend your time. You're selling your life for money. Might as well work a job with online arbitrage because, I'm confusing RA and OA. So with online arbitrage, you still have to go and spend that time to find those deals. It's not sustainable. You're constantly, even if you do make some money, you're not going to be making money month to month because you're constantly having to find deals. So the point of private labeling is that you create a product, you create a brand, and you actually improve the value in the market, and that will allow you to go and make consistent money every single month. My goal is to get you guys to passive income every single month so you guys can start an online business, which will bring you more income than you've ever imagined, and more income than you thought you could make with your 9 to 5, and then you're making with your 9 to 5. And so the only way to do that is not with something that relies on one-off deals, trying to game the system by buying low, selling high. Online, it's just not sustainable. So I brought my friend into your course. He's now making $100 a day after 1 month. That's amazing. That's literally incredible. You should, give me a message, and you should, let me know who it is. By the way, I have a ton of successful students in my course, got a ton of success stories on the channel, but a lot of people just don't talk. For some reason, they become successful and they just don't, with Amazon FBA, and they just don't, they just don't share it. I don't know why. Do I do one-on-one mentoring? Yes, I do that in the e-car freedom course. Like I just said, I also do live Q&As in there. So I answer questions live via video. And then I also, the one-on-one mentoring is everybody asks me questions on Facebook, and I answer every single day everybody's questions on my personal Facebook. I've been doing that for 2-3 years now. And since the start of this course, unlike others who have not only created, worse courses, but also who have, they've refused to update them, and they also took away the mentoring for some reason. So I don't know why, but anyway. What's one habit that helps you keep achieving success at a high level? Purpose in life. If you have a strong why, then you will do anything. When are your courses ending? I only have one course. It's the Econ Freedom course, and what do you mean ending? Like, when is it closing? That's going to be announced, but my mentoring in there will be taken away for sure. So if you want my mentoring, if you want access to me, then you have to join before I take it away, because my goal is to get 10,000 people to financial freedom. I'm building the freedom movement, and I'm not going to be able to. I'm already like this over my head with my Shopify store, with my Amazon, with my course, with everything. So yeah. And someone asked me, why do I have the ring on my left ring finger? It's just the most comfortable place on my hand. It's either on my left ring finger or on my middle finger. But to be honest, my middle finger is it's super uncomfortable because my middle finger is much bigger than my ring finger. So yeah, but that's the reason it's called a ring finger. It's for rings, right? It doesn't matter if you're married or not. Who cares? Let's see what else we got. My goal this year is to make 500K a month, Dan. Dude, that's awesome, but start with making 50K a month if you haven't already. What does sponsored products mean? That's PPC. You should go check out my PPC video on my YouTube channel here. I've got a ton of PPC content, especially my latest one for 2019. That's the best PPC video on YouTube for Amazon, without a doubt. So I'm in the process of finding a product on Amazon using Junglescout. Should I wait to find a good product before enrolling in your course? Well, no. I mean, you would want to have access to all the product research techniques that are in the course. So, of course, obviously it makes sense to go learn those techniques that are in Econ Freedom, and then you can go and verify products with me, and you can go and actually send me the products you're thinking of doing, and I can tell you whether they're good or not. So obviously that would make more sense. The course probably helps the most, or it helps with everything, but especially with product research, because you can go and check products with me where I'll tell you yes or no. Whether you should do them or not, saving you potentially thousands of dollars in mistakes, investing into restricted products, banned products, products that are just obviously, might not be obvious to you that they're not good, but to me, since I've been doing this for so long, I know the products that are restricted. I know the ones that are bad. I know the ones that are not going to sell. So it just depends on you. If $497 is an investment that you want to make in your own success, that depends on you. I can't tell you. That's a decision you have to make in your own head. To do with your own success. I'm planning to start on Amazon by June or July. Is it better to take the course before this date or at the same time I start on Amazon? Well, to be honest with you, if you want access to my mentorship, well then it's better to take the course now, as soon as possible, especially if you already know you're going to start on Amazon, because that way you make sure you have my mentorship, you make sure you have access. So why should we ignore sponsored products while doing product research in Junglescout? Because people that put PPC PPC products in the course, PPC products on Junglescout, when they're showing up sponsored, they don't show you an accurate representation of the reviews and the revenue in the niche, right? You're trying to go and see let's look at the reviews, of the products that are listed on the first page. If someone does PPC, they're just artificially putting their product on the first page. So that's why we don't look at sponsored products. Hey Dan, I just bought your course. Can you help me escalate my air conditioning business selling product on Amazon FBA? Thank you. Yes, by the way, putting your air conditioning business on Amazon will be the best decision you will make for your business, period, in 2019. Because so many already established businesses, they don't realize how much of a huge opportunity Amazon FBA and Shopify is, right? Like doing things traditionally, I don't know how you got clients before, or not clients, but how you sold your air conditioning systems before. But if you do it on Amazon, obviously you're leveraging like hundreds of millions of customers already on there. You're not paying for advertisement unless you're using PPC. So, and on that, you're profitable. That's the whole point. Dan, I missed the video on the course. Can you please tell me how I can convince the supplier not to do UPS and do DHL or FedEx? You just tell them if you don't do DHL or FedEx, then we're not going to use you. It's as simple as that. Would you recommend launching multiple products when starting? No. I would recommend focusing on one product if you launch multiple products. I've done this before, trust me, Overdrive Trucking. I've done this before. When I was first starting out, I thought, hey, if I launch multiple products, I'm guaranteed to succeed. No, you're looking for shortcuts. And what's going to happen is, all of your products will fail. And you're going to lose a ton of money because you're going to have such split focus. You're not going to know what the heck's going on. So, yeah. And someone asked me about a house tour. This is my new house. Yes, it's coming soon. If you guys want to check out my house, I just made a video how to overcome the fear of starting a business. You guys can see my house in there. It's just a little bit of like a sneak peek, but I'm gonna make a house tour. It's pretty awesome. It's my dream house, and it's amazing. Okay, let me say, when starting with $1,000, what would be the estimate return by the end of the month? That's a question. That's like asking, hey, if I go to Las Vegas and I go and I put in, I buy into Texas Hold'em poker with $100, what will be my estimate return by the end of that day, by the end of that night? That's what you're asking me, dude. It makes no sense. That depends on you. It depends on the product. Maz Morty says, how much is the course? It's $497 US. It's in the description below if you want to join eCom Freedom. And you should if you're getting into Amazon FBA, because it's the best course with the most amount of success stories, with the most amount of content, and with a mentor who has been doing the mentorships for 3 years now, where I'm answering everybody's questions every single day. So I'll be happy to have you in the Freedom Movement. The link is below to answer your question. By the way, Junglescout right now is paying, if you want to win $1,000, right, if you're having trouble coming up with a starting budget, Junglescout will actually give you $1,000. We're running a contest right now, and so I'm going to give you guys the link here at www here. It's on my Instagram. Check out my latest post on my Instagram. All right, there you go. I think that link is broken, but it's on my Instagram, instagram.com/Dan Vasiljev, which is my full name, DanVasiljeves, or just search up Dan Vass in your Instagram search bar, you'll find it. And there's going to be the instructions to win the $1,000. So I highly recommend you get into that. I would be getting into that ASAP in that contest if I was just starting, because when I was starting, I was cleaning windows, and startup money was not easy to get into. So if I buy the course and start with $1,000, is that good? There are a ton of products that are at that price range. You don't have to order 500 or 1,000. So yes, it can be good. However, it might be difficult. The more money you have, the better, because you want money for like good pictures, right? Photography, that in itself costs money. You want money for PPC, things like that. So, it's to start, it's okay as long as you can make more money. But I would recommend a little bit more than that. When using Junglescout, what is the minimum amount of monthly revenue you look for in competitors? To be honest with you, it really depends on the exact niche. So. I don't know, like minimum monthly revenue, it depends. You have to look at the product itself. You have to look at the keyword search volume. This is all the things I talk about on my channel and in eCom Freedom. And you compare all these metrics. And so as an example, if you see that for a product, there is potential to go in, sell something that everybody else isn't already selling, and sell something that you can find on Alibaba, or that you can actually improve with your supplier, and also that you see someone's making $10,000 a month or $15,000 a month in revenue, or even $5,000 a month. A lot of people mistake the fact that they only go for products that are $30K a month in revenue. Hey, $5,000 a month is still money. That's more than most people make from their jobs every month. Okay, so like most people in the world. So you got to realize that there's a ton of products out there. Just go on Amazon.com and look at the amount of products that are at the $3,000 or $4,000 revenue a month range. At the 50% profit margin, they're making $2,000 a month extra in their pocket profit that they can travel with, they can buy trips with, they can put it towards a lease payment, even on a freaking Lamborghini or whatever you want, right? On a house, pay off the mortgage, right? There's so many like products on there. Go on Amazon, but people ignore that. They think, oh, it's not selling if it's making $3,000 a month revenue, right? The best strategy is to mitigate your risk and to not have one product that's selling $30K a month, but to have 10 products that are having that are at $3K a month. All right, and trust me, take that from me. I've been doing this for a while. That's the best strategy if you wanna have the least amount of headache and if you wanna have the highest guarantee of success. What could I be doing to get myself into the mindset for success? What are the methods you used that helped you become the person, a millionaire that you are today? So from the bottom of my heart, I can tell you that everybody watching this can achieve anything they want. The thing is that I had no idea about this before. I didn't know that I could achieve anything that I wanted. So that's what you have to start with. And everybody, I started in your shoes, but I just started earlier. So when I was starting out, I had the mindset that, hey, I realized that everybody out there that was already successful, I could just go and figure out what they were doing, and I could apply with my strengths. You have to play on your strengths, right? I'm not going to go and try to play against Michael Jordan in basketball. Even if I practice for a whole 2 years every single day and he practices 0 days, he's still going to destroy me. So, my strength is not basketball. You have to figure out your strengths as well. But the best thing to do is to read books. And some of the books that I highly, highly recommend are Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki, Outwitting the Devil by Napoleon Hill, amazing. Think and Grow Rich by Napoleon Hill. Anything by Grant Cardone, so Be Obsessed or Be Average is really, really good. So all of these things will get you into the proper mindset that will get you towards the mindset that you need to become, that will rewire your brain to actually get the millionaire mindset as well. And by the way, I also created, because mindset is so important, I also created the Millionaire Mindset Secrets course, which, by the way, I'm not selling anywhere. You only get that if you join Ecom Freedom. So if you join the Amazon course, my Amazon course with my mentorship, you'll also get the Millionaire Mindset Secrets course, which I can sell for like a couple $1,000s on its own. But I put it and I added it so that my students can, get into the mindset. And at the end, it's like basically like all the best lessons that I've learned that made me who I am today, that allowed me to become a millionaire at the age of 22. Now I'm 23. And so that's like probably the best part of the course, the mindset. The mindset is the most important, because if you have the mindset, then you can go and become successful at anything. Hey Dan, any tips on getting first sales and reviews after recently launching my first product? So early review program for Amazon. Do that because that's gonna get the ball rolling, get those first reviews, and then also do PPC, exact match PPC on the top keyword for your product with highest search volume on Junglescout, and then also another PPC campaign exact match for the top 5. Budget $50 to $100 a day each, and so you're going to be able to you're going to be able to get reviews like that. So you need to, as soon as you have a couple of reviews, you're going to start getting sales, and the sales will push you to the first page, and so that's how it works, and then you're going to be ranked. Do you see Amazon hiding data from Junglescout in the future? No, I don't, because Amazon will never hide their bestsellers rank, and that's what Junglescout takes. That's what Junglescout uses for their data. It's the BSR. So among a lot of variety of other factors, but Maz says, I'm 18, just turned 18, by the way. That's awesome, dude. Like, you're an adult, you should be right now, like, you are the legal age to do anything. Like, you should be going and hustling, you're not like a child anymore, so it's a good time to start right now, I'm telling you. Thank you, Dan. I'll look at the Millionaire Mindset course. I got your Ecom Freedom X course. Yeah, you don't have to look at it. It's already included in Ecom Freedom X. You don't have to pay for it. I gave it to you for free. It's already in there. So just go scroll down to the bottom of the course. There's like 20 videos in there that are like 30, 40 minutes each. And it's me sitting down, having a cup of coffee with you and talking about like the best wealth principles and success principles that I've learned that have allowed me to get to where I am today. So, do you think the lands? I don't know what you're talking about, dude. What is the most confusing / hardest thing to understand about Amazon? Picking the right product for sure. Hello from Norway. What's up? What's up? I'm in Finland. I'm close to you. What's the Aura Ring thing? It's this right here. This, I just got it based on recommendation. If you're like an internet entrepreneur, then you really know about this, But basically, this helps track your sleep, and you wear it throughout the day, and it also tracks your, your heartbeat. So it tells you how many calories you've burnt just sitting down and things like that. And the best part about it is that there's an app on your phone, and it tells you your sleep. And I actually wore this last night in my sleep and told me I had 3% deep sleep. So it told me that my sleep was actually terrible. So, and it also tells you resting heartbeat. My resting heartbeat is super, super low, which is a good, something good. Like Usain Bolt's is like 38, mine is like 42 or something. So yeah. But yeah, so it's really cool. The only thing is that my sleep is shit, so I have to figure out a way to improve it. When sending you a message for the mentorship, what all should we provide you with for our product? Brian, there is a video in the course on how to access my mentorship, so just check that out. All you have to do is send me a screenshot with Junglescout of the product, and then I can check it out. Overdrive says, I'm ready to join your course at the money start, but I can't get the product idea for the life of me. Would you be able to me with something like, I'm not sure what you're talking about, dude, but if you're not in the course, then obviously you're having a hard time getting a product idea. Although my videos on YouTube are the best product research videos, so those will help you out. But, obviously if you have a mentorship, then I can go and check the product with you. What's your zodiac sign? I'm a Pisces. Pisces. My birthday is February 28th. What's the best way to launch a product? Giveaways have gone worse and worse. So the best way is to have a product that's really good to start with. It's better than your competitors, and to also do a PPC launch. So as long as you have that, then you're golden. And by the way, this is the Aura Ring app, right? So it looks like this. Here, let me show you guys. Boom. All right. So basically tracks your sleep, tells you your resting heartbeat, all these kinds of things, and also gives you tips on how to, like, this was my sleep last night, okay? As you can see, I don't know if it's gonna, there you go. So it says that my deep sleep was only 3% for some reason. My REM sleep was 15%, but I did get 7.5 hours of sleep, so yeah. But I'm working on improving that, of course, right now. All right. Hey, Dan, my country doesn't support PayPal. How do I pay for suppliers? Well, then don't use PayPal. Just use a credit card or Alibaba Trade Assurance. Is the ring made from orgonite? I don't know what that is, dude. I have no idea, to be honest. How long does it take to fully set up selling a product on Amazon? To be honest with you, if you started today, started watching a course, I'd say about a month or about a month and a half, because I'd say from now, a month and a half, you get your product. It's going to take about 3 weeks to make the product with your supplier, 2 or 3 weeks. And then from now, 2 months, 3 months, you're making money. You're making revenue. So when you said PPC launch, do you mean using PPC aggressively and using the Amazon review program? Yes, but specifically exact match campaign and targeting the highest search volume keywords for your product on there. So that's what I would recommend. And I already talked about this. You create an exact match campaign with the top keyword, exact match, $50 to $100 a day, top keyword by search volume from Keyword Scout, and then a second campaign with the top 5. I literally did this the other day, launched a product, it's doing crazy. Can aggressive PPC with that high sales velocity get you to page 1? Well, yeah. I mean, what do you mean? No. You need to make sure that your PPC is actually getting you sales. If it's not getting you sales, that's a problem. What is the Amazon review program? It's the early reviewer program. It's a program from Amazon what that does is pretty much it incentivizes buyers to go and purchase from you and to also leave a review. So that's what it does, because Amazon was trying to fight all the fake reviews. Let's get in a more comfortable position here. All right, there we go. You should check out the benefits of a grounding mat. Let me Google that. What is that, dude? I have no idea what that is. Let's see. Strongly recommended. Hopefully this is not some kind of a joke. Grounding mat. What is this? It's like a yoga thing? Interesting. I don't know what this is. I have no idea, to be honest with you. And it just looks like a mat, so I don't know. If you send in your product and ask Amazon to put FNS Qs on it, do you still have to send in the code? Do you just print out the code, or how does that work? Sorry if it doesn't make sense. No, you got to put the UPC or the FNS Q on it with your supplier. Your supplier has to do that before it comes into Amazon. So. NDA asks, hey, Dan, what about your podcast? I found your online course thanks to it a few months ago. It was really inspiring. I'm planning on restarting that this year. I really loved doing it. The thing was, I was so busy, and to be honest with you, I kind of stopped it. But, got a lot of projects all the time. I'm running a huge Shopify brand right now, too, on the side. which is really, really big. It's exploded. And so it's at the 200K a month revenue right now, earnings. So yeah. How much money do you need to get started with Amazon FBA? I already answered this earlier, but between $1,000 and $2,500, $3,000, depending on the product cost, depending on if you're investing in something that's like electrical or if you're investing in something that's like, simple. Why do suppliers push for UPS shipping? To be honest with you, because it's cheaper for them. And they can make more of a profit off of your shipping. Suppliers try to make a profit off of everything. That's how it works. This whole light thing before my sleep, because it's already like 10 o'clock here in Finland. This whole light, before my sleep is probably going to ruin my sleep again, but it's all good. Do you have any essential tips for someone starting out? Yes. I'm going to talk about the 5 biggest mistakes that that causes people to fail on Amazon FBA. So don't do those, and those are your biggest tips. I'll talk about that here in a few minutes here. So, did you ever have a product that failed? Yes, I have had many that failed. So, it's a natural part of entrepreneurship. Are you in Helsinki? What's going on in Finland, or what are you doing there? I've been here so basically I was born in Latvia, which is close to Finland, but Scandinavia, in my opinion, is the best place to live for me. You have to find the best place for you. I have many friends here. My girlfriend's from here. So I really love it out here. I live in my dream house, in my dream place. It's freaking amazing. I'm focused. We got incredible nature out here, amazing food, amazing coffee. Like it's awesome. Amazing gyms. So how can you generate sales velocity without giveaways? I hate giveaways. Aggressive PPC, exact match for your top keyword. I talked about this in this live. Would you start investing in real estate? No, not until you have a significant capital, not until you already have proven yourself that you have a successful business. So, do you think the earth is flat? Yeah, absolutely. Are you kidding me? Is that even a question? Like, how can you not? What is your opinion on starting out selling in a different country? By the way, the evidence for the earth being flat is huge. What is your opinion on starting out selling in a different country then? Where you currently live? You can. It doesn't matter where you live. You can go and sell. As long as you are approved to sell on the as long as you're approved to sell on Amazon, you're part of those countries, you're able to sell on any Amazon marketplace. So just know that. Do you consider the search results when researching? If so, what is the number where you rule a product out? To be honest with you, not really, but if it's below 1,000, don't do the product. It's just too little. So, yo, Dan, I'm here now. Keep dropping gold nuggets. That's awesome. You can rewind this live. You can watch it later. So I already dropped a ton of gold. But I'm about to get into the biggest reasons why people fail. So yeah, that's going to be epic. Can you talk about how to fill out the keywords page when adding a product on Sell Central? Do you use the master list? Honestly, I have a ton of videos covering this specific topic on my channel. And also, I specifically go and show my method in the Ecom Freedom course. So, it's up to you what you want to do. Yes, the earth is flat, someone said. Yeah, I was kidding, by the way. The earth isn't flat. But then again, who knows? I haven't seen the actual spherical shape of the earth. I haven't seen it from the outside. I don't know. Should I believe what everybody's telling me? Should I believe what scientists are telling me? I don't know, to be honest with you. Do I think that they have my best intentions in mind? Probably not. So who knows? It might be flat. But, our goal here is not to think about whether the world is flat or not. Our goal here is to become incredibly successful, incredibly rich, so filthy rich that we're able to go and have the freedom to do whatever we want every single day, every single minute. If you want to go to sleep and you don't want to wake up for 3 days, and you just want to sit in your bed, and you want to make, $50,000 while you're doing it, that is the goal here, all right? So you never have to go and listen to any pathetic 9-to-5 bosses that'll tell you what to do. So that's what we're here for, not discussing where the world is flat. Let those people go on Joe Rogan and whatever other channel. By the way, I love Joe Rogan, no offense. But they can go on Joe Rogan and all those other podcasts and talk about if the world is flat or not. So, Dan, what makes the product too simple? Go on Amazon.com and type in bamboo cutting board. You'll see that that's obviously way too simple. Hey, people, stop asking stupid earth questions. No, that's all good. It keeps it fun. We're all on the same planet here, so it's an incredibly important question and subject matter to talk about on a live on Amazon, whether the Earth is flat or not. So, does your course help with products that have already been launched? Yes, absolutely. I've had many students that have joined. They weren't in a course. They were arrogant enough to assume they could do this on their own, and they obviously failed, and so as a last resort, they joined the course finally. They agreed that, hey, you should probably invest in your own success if you want to succeed, right? Because this is not like a walk in the park here. Online business is definitely not a walk in the park. It's simple, but it's not easy. So, yes, and then I've had many people that have gotten into the course, and they're doing incredibly well now. And actually, one guy, he was sending me pictures. He's from Hawaii. I mean, he's in Hawaii. He was in Hawaii with his wife. He's like, I'm at a waterfall. Thanks to you, and thanks to the methods you've shown in your course. And so, yeah. Is the Earth an egg? Yes. Do you have videos that cover more of the Amazon UK Europe market? I have a ton in the course, but I'm making a video soon on how to start selling on Amazon EU. Huge market in 2019. Do you believe in aliens? There's a great book called Where Is Everybody? Highly recommend you read that. It's about the Fermi paradox. So, do I know if there are aliens? No. Do I believe in aliens? I can't believe in something that I haven't seen. I don't know, to be honest with you. So, all right, let's talk about the 5 biggest reasons. Rosalind said, I'm in the course since Monday and learning so much from Dan's course. That's awesome. You're amazing. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Gareth, dude, it's all good, man. It's all good. It added some flavor to this live. Talking about Amazon FBA all the time, it gets boring as hell, obviously, right? So we should probably have a live talking about conspiracy theories. We'd be down for that. Dude, I know all the conspiracy theories. Okay, 5 biggest reasons 99% of people fail on Amazon. All right, so I prepared a list here. We're going to have this side by side. You guys can't see this list, but I can. Okay, number 1, investing into products that are literally the same as everybody else. So if you go and search bamboo cutting board on Amazon, okay, and you'll see that the whole page is, bamboo cutting boards, and they're all the same. Of course, you might think, hey, the revenue's good and the reviews are good, so you might think that it's a good product. But in reality, someone with more experience like me can tell you that if you're going to go and launch the same thing that's already been selling, that already has 50 of them on page 1, page 2, page 3, and there's no differentiation even possible because people just want a bamboo cutting board. They don't want a black bamboo cutting board because that's not bamboo anymore. Then, it's very hard to succeed. So do not invest into commodity type products. I talked about this in How to Crush It on Amazon FBA and recently on my channel a lot. We're entrepreneurs here, and if you really want to get rewarded for your work and really you want to blow up your business, then you need to make sure you are bringing a product that is actually improving and you are becoming the leader in your market, right? Apple is the leader of phones, right? They are the leader, undisputably. You can't even compare Huawei to iPhone. You can't, right? Even though Huawei tries to copy iPhone, Huawei is in a totally other class, all right? So number 2, putting in 10% effort and expecting 200% results. Literally, so many people think that Amazon FBA is some kind of a get-rich-quick scheme. It's not, all right? How do you think people, if you are live in 2019, you want to start a business, right? Well, if you're going to sell products online, what is the best way to sell products online? It's Amazon FBA, right? So first of all, if people think that, it's a get-rich-quick scheme, or I can go and put in a minimal amount of effort and I can make a ton of money overnight. That's not going to happen. It's a real business. You have to treat it like a real business. All right. So if you put in 100% effort or 200% effort, you can expect 200% results. So what's the quote by Charlie Munger? The world isn't a stupid enough place yet to reward undeserving people. Right. So think about that. Number 3. The product itself. This is the 3rd biggest reason why a lot of people fail on Amazon. The product itself. Right? They don't realize, but they really go heavy on the marketing. So 80% marketing and then 20% product, and they forget about the fact that when their customers are getting the product itself is just cheap Chinese plastic, super cheap Chinese plastic. And there's 2 levels of China. There is super cheap China. There's also very, very, very high quality Chinese products. You want to find those high quality suppliers that are making a lot of those products. The iPhone is made in China. It says it's designed in California, but it's made in China, right? So obviously by a very high quality supplier. In their case, I think it's Qualcomm. I might be wrong, but anyway. So you look at your product. If the product itself is cheap Chinese plastic, how can you expect to build a 6 or 7 figure business or brand that you can then sell as an asset if the product is cheap Chinese plastic? Number 4, not treating it as a real business. I guess I already talked about that. We're gonna have to come up with another one. I don't know why I have this twice. Actually, let's come up with another one right now. There's a lot of reasons why people fail with Amazon FBA, but let's see. Most of it has to do with just, investing into commodity type products and investing into products that literally, like, why would someone go? Think about this from a customer's perspective. They're typing in bamboo cutting board on Amazon. They're going to go, and the humans have ADD, and the attention span is incredibly short and getting shorter every single year. And so they're going to go and click. They're going to go and press on a product within like half a second. They're going to go and press on the best looking picture. The first picture is so important. So, if your pictures are bad, do not underestimate how much of a role pictures play, especially your first picture on Amazon. Your first picture, I would say, is literally the 80-20 of your listing, because that's what people see on their phones and on their computers. So if your first picture is bad, and you have to be honest with yourself, if it's bad, if it's not like a 3D model, if it's not a 3D render, or if it's not at least a picture that really is edited and shows your product in super high quality, like where people can go and they can hover over their mouse and they can it blows up the picture. Like, if it's not like that, well, then you're not going to get sales. It's simple as that. If there's any hack to launching your product on Amazon without giveaways or anything like that, have an amazing first picture, because that's what people see. And human ADD, they're going to go and click on the best looking picture, the one that jumps out at them, like, whoa. And it's not just annoyingly jumps out. It's actually like an amazing picture. They click on it and then look at the listing. They really go up and down and up and down. Trust me, I have software that scans people's behavior, not on Amazon, but on Shopify. And, like I talked about, it's called Lucky Orange, but basically it scans people as they're going up and down. And they go up and down and up and down on the sales page. They really, really they're really looking for reasons not to buy from you. And so that's when they're making the purchasing decision. So really make sure that your first picture is amazing. Number 5 biggest reason 99% of people fail on Amazon, this is huge, is not investing into a course and mentor. People think that they can do this on their own. Trust me, you can't. And going back a couple of years now, I've been selling for years on Amazon. If I did not invest into courses, many courses, and if I had not invested into mentors when I first started, I would not be right now where I am today, an internet millionaire, living in my dream house, having gone to so many places around the world, having built up this amazing YouTube channel, running multiple 7-figure businesses, and growing. Gonna hit 10 million a year this year, so that's my goal. And this is just numbers. Like, I would not, getting into Amazon FBA was what unleashed my potential and is what really, it was my first success. And without courses, I would not have had the information. I would have probably failed, invested into products that were banned, restricted, or patented, or trademarked. Right? Like, after all these years, I've seen all the products. I know what is patented. I know what is restricted. I know what's not going to sell. And so, for me, of course, in Ecom Freedom, you got my mentorship. So when people go and they ask me a product, like, half the time I'm like, dude, don't do this. It's patented, or don't do this. It's restricted. And they're like, how do you know? I just know. This is something that you get from years of experience. So if you want to, really treat this as a real business, you want to put in 200% effort, a small fee of $497 that will save you, that will literally pay within itself, not only in the mindset, in the Millionaire Mindset Secrets course, in the course, but also with, potentially not investing into a restricted product that you're going to go and pay. One of the worst things that can happen with Amazon, you go and pay $3,000, $2,000 for your first product inventory, and your supplier makes it, sends it to Amazon, and it's restricted. It turns out to be restricted. Amazon pulls it off. You are maybe in Sweden, right? You're not even in the US, or you're in Canada. And what happens is that you can't do anything. Amazon deletes your listing. You have to go call them back and forth. You just wasted a month or 2 months of your life just because you refused to invest in yourself. So, that's literally the number 5 biggest reason. How do you think I got the knowledge to go and make my first 7 figures? Books, information, right? Information. We live in the information age, not the industrial age, information age. So that's why, digital products and courses, they're the best way right now to go and learn an income stream, and the cheapest way, honestly, right? University costs $100,000 for 4 years and literally promises you nothing. It gives you a slight chance of having the privilege of selling your life for money and basically guaranteeing the fact that you're going to be poor for life. So, because you're selling your time for money, and if you're selling your time for money, you're poor. It doesn't matter if you're a CEO making $400K a year. If you're selling your time for money, you are poor. All right, and we know that here. So, those are the 5 biggest reasons. So that's all. Let's see, what do you guys have to say here? Yeah, someone asked about, someone's like, I'm down for conspiracy theory live. So, by the way, the Audi is coming. Someone asked me about the Audi. It's on the ship right now. It's coming here. So, yeah. Hey, Dad, can I use the course in my cell phone until I buy a laptop? Yes, you can. You can actually watch it directly from your phone. also from an iPad. It's just on a website. You go and Rosalind said, yes, I listened to dance course through my phone when I'm at lunch break at work. Unpack the mentorship a little bit. What do you mean? It's literally just, dude. I'm reading the comments here, but unpack the mentorship. So basically, it's just you get access one-on-one to my Facebook profile, my personal Facebook profile. So you can chat to people on Facebook. Yeah, I've been answering every single day everybody's messages that I've gotten from my students for 3 years. You can ask any of my students, especially the successful ones on YouTube. You go and ask them, how's the mentorship? Be like, that's the reason I succeeded. So anyway, I think that's it. Let's see what else. So I can't make a few bucks, then proceed to buy a course when I get enough money to buy a course. That doesn't make sense. That's like saying, okay, I'm going to go and pretend that I have all the information that is already in those paid courses, right? In the Ecom Freedom course, I'm going to pretend that I already have that. I'm going to, try to launch a product without that information. And then I'm going to go and buy the course when I get enough money to buy the course. It doesn't make any sense whatsoever, because if you already are successful without buying the course, you're not going to buy the course after that. What's the point of buying the course? The whole point of buying the course is to get it before you've actually spent your money on the first product, before you've made your first money, right? So it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But anyway, it's funny, like people's logic. This is the scarcity mentality versus the mentality of the 1%. You want to stay in the scarcity mentality, go ahead. That's all you. But if you're on this live, right, we're all here to become incredibly successful. We're all here to achieve our highest potential, and you can't achieve it without passive income, without separating your time from your money. You can't, go and figure out what your purpose is in life while you're slaving away in a 9-to-5 that you hate, and while you are stuck in that scarcity mentality. So anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this one. We're going to go and do a live next weekend again, and I do those in the Ecom Freedom course as well on Saturdays, and then right after that on the channel. Next weekend is going to be a Shopify live, so I'm going to unpack a little bit about how I make $200K a month on Shopify. You've probably seen my brand, to be honest with you. I've been bombarding ads all over the world, and so you might think $200K a month, that's insane. I've literally revealed my numbers last week in live. Go check it out. All right, so anyway, hope you guys enjoyed this one. Now the most important part is go take action. Mentorship will be going away soon. I got to get the course to 10,000 people. I made a promise to myself. That's the goal, to free 10,000 people toward financial freedom. And so for that, I can't do the mentorship alone. So anyway, link is down below for Ecom Freedom. I'll see you guys soon. Peace out. All the best.